some guys and of course the guys as well, they're just loitering around, and then some of them are going about with their leaders and things. But for me, the actual voters, the ones that were seen on the queue voting aside the franchise, they have more women than that of men.
If I hear you say that for the young people, for the youth, that we have more ladies too than
we still have more women, more female youths compared to the men. Right. Some are playing football, you see them around at different locations, joints, and they're sitting down there for the men saying, for the women, you see them around the starting the clusters on the queue, and for those that have exercised their franchise, they're also waiting by the end of the process.
Okay, just a minute. One of the statistics released by INEC is that there are 111 domestic and international organizations accredited, for this election. What would you say about their presence in the two local government that you've been to?
I think where we have more of them, I saw more of domestic observers. I haven't really seen foreign observers, but we have more of the domestic observers, and I think they just pick the locations where we have VIPs voting. That's where we saw more of the domestic observers really. Most of them where we have VIP, the big one, the deputy governor, and the likes, those big names are politicians. That's where we saw more of the domestic voters. But by and large, through Ifon, to the hinterlands and other areas, we still see pockets of local observers, but the international observers, I have not really seen any.
All right. I know that just a fraction of the registered voter, the statistics for people living with disabilities, which is around 0.09%, and that's around 1,782 voters on the voters register. But what have you seen so far? In terms of people living with disabilities, have you seen any of them around where you've been to?
I saw a number of them, and they were given preference to exercise their franchise. I saw a number of them, just few, very, very few. I think Alex said they will make provision for bail ballot papers.
Did you see that?
I did not see any blind person come to exercise franchise, but those are physically challenged, probably with their legs and on wheelchair, and those using walking stick. I saw a few of them around, and preference were given to them just to quickly exercise their franchise and go back, as well as the elderly.
If we had to say how soon, they were able, I'm talking about the physically challenged people now, how soon were they able to conclude the voting process?
Let's say 10-15 minutes for some of them, they are through, because when they come, when they come, 10 minutes with the essence that in capturing some thumbprints, they might have difficulty. Some were having difficulty, so they have to use pictures. Their pictures to check their pictures if it matches. So they take their pictures where thumbprinting really feels for them. So that's why in some cases they have to take much more time compared to others. Right. There is no case for incidents from here. Yeah. Your thumbprint is captured. If your thumbprint did not capture, then we have to use facial verification, and where facial verification fails, then that means that person has no vote.
All right, thank you very much, Sukomi. Thank you, and try and stay safe there. Thank you very much.
Yes.
All right, that was Sukomi Elijah. I was just trying to, get a few of some of the statistics released by NEC, and now if we are able to confirm some of the statistics on the feed. Alani is on the line now. Hello, Alani.
Thank you. Hello, thank you.
Yeah, hello, Alani. I'm with you. So at the moment, I think the last time you called from Akoko Southwest.
The other time I reported about Akoko Southeast local government.
Okay.
So I'm currently in Akoko Southwest local government, and I've been to a number of places within the period of time I reported the last time.
Can you do something for me? Can you try and step away from the noise?
Okay, I should get away from the car.
From the noise, yes.
Okay, I'm actually a bit far from them. I'm a bit far away from them now. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead, please.
Okay, in Akoko Southwest local government of Ondo State, we have been to places like Oka. In Oka, I've been to Okia, I've been to Korowa, I've been to Simmering, I've been to places like Owase. I'm currently at Ogba by Agba in Oka. And I've been to Shupari too. To Shupari, we have two sections in Shupari. I've been to Shupari 1, Shupari 2, and presently I'm at Agba, Okakoko. So what I've experienced so far is voting is being concluded in some places like Kioro and Ayegunle, and there are some places in Shupari too that they were already concluding the votes. They were waiting for the appropriate time to start the counting. And I must tell you, the major are we together?
Yes, I'm with you, Alani.
Yeah, I must tell you that in Akumba Akoko, in fact, I can tell you that virtually all the polling units in Akumba Akoko, there is obvious vote buying there. It's not even hidden at all. I can tell you that some places they were paying 20,000 naira to voters. In some places they were paying 10,000 naira to voters. For example, in Akumba, Ward 13, Unit 1 and 2, I discovered that they were even fighting, maybe because the bargain went other way around. Maybe they were promised 20,000 naira before, and now they wanted to pay them 10,000 naira. I even called one of the voters to interview, not knowing what I'm up to. I asked her, how much are you being paid before you vote? She said they were paying them 10,000 naira to vote, and now the people that were in custody of that money, they want to keep them. They were keeping the money somewhere, telling them that they only have 70,000 naira left in the bag that I saw. So, and in places like Ward 12, Unit 5, Akumba, and Ward 12, Unit 10, Akumba, there's obvious vote buying there, whereby people were being paid 20,000 naira. Some people were being paid 15,000 naira there to vote. So, and the issue of beavers, are we together?
Yes, go ahead, please.
The issue of beavers were working perfectly in some places, but in Akumba, we have some issues of beavers malfunctioning. For example, in Ward 12, Unit 10, Akumba, and some other places close to the university premises, we have issue, and the face recognitions were somehow defecting, and some people were not able to even do complaints. Before I left the place, technicians were there to make sure they solve the issue. But so by now, I can suggest that the thing would have been rectified. So in Ayegunle, in Ayegunle Ward 6, Unit 8, and Etioro Ward 10, Unit 8. That's an open space. I can tell you that what they were doing there was to write the name of party to vote for those aged people. I mean the old women and the men that don't know the actual thing to vote. I don't know the particular party those people I saw was writing in that paper, but it's obvious that they were writing for them. Maybe you should vote party A or you should vote party B. And some places in Akumba, Shupari, what they do there is once you vote, you go and meet someone, they will pen your name down with your account number. So maybe that is going to be a payment for later. So that is what I can say about vote buying in those places. I think I must talk about security in Akoko Southwest local government. There's adequate security, even more than that of Akoko Southeast. I can tell you that men of Nigeria, soldiers, Nigeria Army, they stopped me more than they stopped me in Akoko Southeast. So I can tell you that there is adequate security in Akoko Southwest, even more than Akoko Southeast. And towards how people come out to vote, there's massive votes here. People come out in mass to vote, but not up to the registered voters and the numbers of PVC collected.
All right, thank you very much, Alani. Thank you very much. Okay, that was Alani reporting from Akoko there, and we are hoping to hear from people like, okay, BCs or BCs on the line now. Hello, BC.
Hello, Dimitri.
Good afternoon. Is the voting process being concluded? as we've heard from some of our reporters.
Yes, in most places, yes. I have been to Obai, I've been to Oda, I've been to Akure North, generally Gitagbolu. I've been to Akure South, most places I visited. This towards the end of Akure South, voting was already being concluded. But there was an event around Oyemeko where I saw a set of people who were shouting. I think there was an issue at that place, so I had to inquire from them what was happening. And they said that men of the Nigerian police were not allowing them to exercise their franchise. Basically, I started asking questions as to why that was. At some point I saw that it was getting out of hand. The policemen were trying to disperse the crowd, so I had to run for cover. But then the issue was that they were not allowed to vote around the Imeko at the close to bypass junction, just at that area.
And no reason was provided for why that was.
The men of the Nigerian police were not ready to say anything because it was really a tense situation. The Nigerian police were trying to disperse the crowd. The crowd, on the other hand, were also trying to make known their grievances. So yes, I couldn't really figure out what the problem was what caused it, basically.
All right. The last time you talked about vote trading in these other new places that you've been able to visit, is the situation the same?
That's the general situation. Even in Okearo, when I went to Okearo Ward 8, Units 3, 4, 5, and 11. In those places, they were vote by. I cannot say precisely which of the political parties is giving out money, but I saw people paying for votes, and it was not done in secret. As I said before, it was done in the open. Presently, the policemen were there, other observers were there, local observers, and I mean that's just the sad situation that I observed. Apart from that, general.
BC, did you find out how much each vote was going for?
Well, the last time I think that was in Okearo. Was it Okearo? I visited some place. I saw 7,000 naira were given to about 2 or 3 people.
You said Edo Lodge area, yeah.
Yes, Edo Lodge. Yes, thank you. I was there, and 7,000 naira was not to one person, but to 2-3 people, and I think that was the average amount given out on votes in that particular unit.
All right, BC, go ahead. You were saying something before I.
Yes. In Okearo precisely, there was what I call mild level of voter apathy because some people came out though, but they were coming out in 1s, 2s. It was not as in other places where you see people lining up already to cast their vote. There was voter apathy, so to speak. I inquired from one of the INEC ad hoc officials who told me that about 9 in a particular unit. I'll try and find out what unit that is. That about 923 people were registered for that particular unit, and they had just 93 people voting as at the time I inquired from her, and I mean that's quite low. And in other places that I visited, about half of the number of registered voters slated for today were actually out to vote. In other places they were done already. I mean, they were just there for official purposes, just to be there until the official close of voting process. And generally, in Okearo, Baye, Arakale, I was also at Arakale, there were few number of voters today.
All right, thank you very much, BC. Thank you very much, Stay safe. Okay, that was BC there telling us that voting is concluded in many places, and that vote trading seems to be the order of the day in many of the places that she visited, and each vote, especially at the Edo Lodge area, each vote was going for around 7,000 naira. So, Barrister Ogile, please help me understand this. At every election cycle, we say that security men are deployed, thank God that this one we've not had any report of violence. I think they've been able to do that, and that's an improvement. But now, when we have this heavy presence of security men, and yet they cannot prevent vote trading, why is that?
What we do is that I think they have been given a specific instruction to prevent violence. One.
Sorry, let me just let's just take this call from Sheo. Sheo, so are you now in Idori?
Yes, I'm right there at Idori.
So what's the situation in Idori?
Presently, everything in Idori, like contrary to what Idori usually experienced, everything is peaceful as of now. At Ward 2, Unit 5, the center where the deputy governorship candidate of the PDP, Festus Akinbezo, voted, Mr. Akinbezo alleged influence of political thugs in the community and harassment. Moving forward from there, I can see the presence of heavy military men in the community, and as well, despite the presence of the military men, the people took out to cast their votes. With the look of things, I don't see the voting ending here in Christ School, at Idori here, and some other polling units, anything less than 3-4 p.m. today.
Okay.
So moving forward.
Hello, Sheo. Before you go on, why is that? Was it because accreditation started late or voting commenced late? Why is it happening like that?
The people are out in their large numbers to exercise their franchise, and I don't think the voting will end anytime soon.
All right. Okay.
Moving forward, Senator Ayo Akinye also denied the allegation of harassment or intimidation as alleged by the PDP deputy governorship candidate. Everything is going on smoothly here in Idori with no incidents of bivouac failure or violence in Idori.
Okay. So tell us, we've heard about vote trading. People have reported it. Is this something you have seen in Idori? Vote buying and selling.
According to what BC said earlier, this is a general issue because people are trading. It is more or less like buying and selling.
So how much is it? How much is each vote in Idori?
I think right it's going nothing less than 10,000, 9,000, 8,000. It depends on how you can talk or how you can show the evidence that okay you actually go to the right.
Hello. Okay. Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Okay. Go ahead, please.
So it depends on how you can prove it beyond reasonable that you actually did the right thing before they give you the money.
What is the right thing? All right, thank you very much, Sheo. Or did the wrong thing before they gave. Thank you very much. I think we are beginning to call wrong things right things in Nigeria. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Sheo. I'm hearing reports from Alani that is with Honorable Akelmole. Honorable, hello, Akogun Gwengamole. Hand him the phone.
The special.
Hand him the phone.
Hello.
Okay, so special advisor to the government on transport, Akogun Gwengamole. So,
Good afternoon, my brother.
Good afternoon. So tell us what you've seen so far. Are you happy with the processes so far?
Yeah, I want to quickly commend INEC on one thing particularly. This is the first I've been participating in election for years. This is the first time the presiding officer, exercising presiding officer, all our talk, INEC adults have gone to the polling unit as early as 6:30 in this local government in my ward. I can't say of other places, but that was impressive. And I just pray they sustain that punctuality in terms of releasing the result at the unit level, at the collation center at the ward level, and at the collation center at the local government level, so that we can have this result out today, so that we can have the result in all the local government today. they have shown preparedness, they have shown seriousness, and they have improved in that aspect. I give it to INEC.
All right, Akogo Omole. Explain to us with our report, even in your own local government, even around your area, that votes are being sold and bought. Is this something that
I didn't get that.
That votes are being bought and sold and bought rather?
Well, for my party, the All Progressive Congress, there's nothing as such. People are here, journalists are here, people are seeing what is going on at the polling units. We don't buy votes and we don't sell votes. I don't know of other parties. You know, of course, Southwest, particularly Oka, remains a fortress of APC. So we don't need to buy votes here. People believe in large.
Please, let's correct that. Like I said, there's no campaign today. Don't see any. Please don't see any place. Hello, Akogo Omole, please. Hello, please. Would you just hold on a moment? There's no campaign today. Don't see any place. It's a fortress of APC. I'm asking you a question.
I'm answering you.
You are answering me by saying a place is a fortress of a political party. Please, let's not say that today. That is wrong, please.
Maybe I'm saying in the campaign mood.
Please, there's no campaign. Campaign ended on Thursday. Please, I advise you, I urge you to get out of that mood. Thank you very much. All right, so we were talking about before that call came in that we have this every secret, and then they're not able to prevent vote trading.
Well, like I told you, maybe there is a specific instruction given to them, that is order from the above. You know, we learned that they have dragged out the EFCC to checkmate all this vote buying. It should be that they are cross-party EFCC, but all the same, we expect those voting there to report the matter of vote buying to police standing by. So the police now can contact the EFCC to come down and arrest those who are trailing with votes. All the same, you know our people, by the time now the police is trying to arrest, it may cause another thing, it may even escalate violence again. So that is why you see police, they are looking at them, they are not doing anything, so it's not their fault. One is to protect violence, to
prevent violence.
Thank you very much. To prevent violence. And to protect the voters, to protect that, to maintain peace and order. That is why they are there. So maybe they are there buying and selling and doing, they may not be fit to one. Number two, there may be specific instruction that please prevent violence, make sure that there is peace and serenity in your area. By vote buying, they may not be able. And let me tell you, they are all human beings. Sometimes it's what I've seen. Sometimes they even buy this for this too. That look, take your own part of the money. So if they are operating anything, yes. So they will concede.
Yeah, no evil, see no evil.
So this is the problem we have in society. And let me tell you, it seems to me that this thing is key into the body of our electoral process now. Because people now are expecting money during election. Yesterday I was with some boys, they are saying, Oga, I've heard of money, brother. So that's why I say that this system now is key to our political system. That no money, nobody should come out. If not some people, some boys, they are saying like that they are broke. That at least they will see 5,000, 7,000 today. So this is the problem we have. Like said, the political leaders, they are to be blamed for all these things. Political leaders. You know, it's a matter of do or die. There is no perfect electoral system again, whereby you give people with their conscience to vote. Money is the factor now. If you don't see them, that's some politicians will tell you they don't want to campaign. They don't want to do anything. But during election processes, they will just go to their polling booths and offer money and buy votes there. This is what is going on now.
Gbogbo bí a ṣe ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ ètò ìdìbò yìí bá mi ní ọdọọdún ní gbogbo gbàtà wá fẹ́ ṣètò ìdìbò la máa sọ̀rọ̀ kọ́ àwọn èèyàn ráàbọ̀ wọ́n dì wọ́n tàbọ̀ wọ́n ṣe bọ̀ ó dàbí kó ń burú sí ni ó dàbí kó ń burú sí ni ǹjẹ́ tí a bá wò ó ẹ wo ìbò tó wáyé ní Amẹ́ríkà lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí agbọ́kọ̀ àwọn kan náà tún fowó sí kìnní gbà tán ṣe ìpolongo ǹjẹ́ òpin kìíní lè tán nínú ọ̀rọ̀ ètò ìdìbò.
òun náà lásán sà ọ̀dà pé kìíní gan ó ti wá ń di ó ti wá sọ́dà ìkan lára bá a ṣe ń dìbò ó ti fẹ́ illegality yẹn ó ti fẹ́ di legality sí pé ó ti wá mọ́ wa lára pé owó tí ìbò bá ti ń bọ̀ àá ti máa rí pé owó bọ̀ and wọ́n bèèrè lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ pé ṣègbè ọlọ́pàá wà ń bẹ ọlọ́pàá wà ń bẹ ó lè ní àwọn nǹkan tó sọ fún un pé ẹ wá o ẹ má jẹ́ kí ìjà ó ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ lọ dáhùn òbu àwọn ará ìlú ẹ má jẹ́ kó jà ẹ má jẹ́ kó síta ẹ má jẹ́ ifá àdúrótọ́ náà níbi náà tó ti yọrí síra wọn ṣé wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n jà ń bẹ̀ wọ́n jà ń bẹ̀ bọ́ọ̀dù ìdóbẹ̀ a lè sọ mò ń yá ọ̀rẹ́ mi lówó ni ọ̀ mò ń fún ọ̀rẹ́ mi lówó ni so bí gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe rí nìyẹn but kíní ò jẹ́ kárí ìjọba tó dáa mọ́ kò jẹ́ káàdì gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọkàn wa kò dẹ̀ sí bó ṣe lè gba kíní ò sílẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ wa ní ìmọ̀ bó ṣe gbà àwọn ẹlẹ́pẹ̀tẹ̀ ó lè ba orílẹ̀-èdè jẹ́ gbogbo àwọn tó gbowó sí wọ́n ti gbowó ìbò wọn wọ́n ti gbowó ìdílé of democracy wọn ṣé wọ́n ẹni tó kún orí fún sí ìbò ti fẹ́ padà.
ṣé tí o bá ṣe dáadáa ṣé wọ́n lè sọ̀rọ̀.
ọ̀rọ̀ ló fẹ́ sọ nígbà tó ti gbowó dáadáa wọ́n ti gbowó nǹkan tó yẹ kó ṣe fún wọn 5,000 7,000 3,000 gbogbo ẹ̀ tó ń gbà yìí sá.
wọ́n tẹ̀ ṣe kókò lé mọ́ wọn.
ọ̀hún tó bá ní kọ́sù rẹ̀ owó gan ọmọ ni tí ọ̀nà tó bá ṣe ẹ̀rọ àwọn gbogbo wa tí èmi náà bá dé ìmọ̀ afẹ́ gbowó ìpadà máa kọ́ ní kí fowó ìpadà kò tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn kò sọ́nà tó dáa mọ́ kò sí ilé gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ti wó tán kò sọ́nà kò sí gbogbo ẹ̀ omi òyọ nǹkan ìjọ ará ìlú Ondo kan lè sọ pé àgbé ṣùgbọ́n ẹ bá wa ṣe gbogbo nǹkan wọ̀nyí kò dáa.
tí wọ́n bá ti ṣe wọ́n á lè sọ̀rọ̀.
wọ́n lè sọ̀rọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n gbàdé gbàgbọ́ tọyọ̀ gbà tí ìtọ̀yọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹni fẹ́ sọ fẹ́ tó bá débẹ̀ adẹ̀ ń sọ ni kò sí pàtì tí ó kúrú highest bidder dẹ̀ ni so kò jẹ́ ká mọ ìbò tó dáa mọ́ lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí kò jẹ́ ká mọ alágbájá ìwọ ló dáa làkàgbọ́ ló dáa but mo lè ṣe ń sọ it will be so very primitive ṣe rí ìbò ọ̀rọ̀ A4 yìí option A4 ó yẹ kó padà lóòótọ́ o ó ti dà sẹ́yìn ìbò
òun ní operation A4
ni pé kó máa tò wọ́n gbé àwọn èèyàn dání wọ́n lè tò sẹ́yìn ẹ̀ wọ́n bá wọ́n tò sẹ́yìn ẹ̀ so wọ́n lè pínwó níwájú níbẹ̀ mọ́ na iṣẹ́ ìgbà tó ṣe operation A4 ẹ jẹ́ kí n fi story kan ẹnìkan gbé lọ candidate méjì wọ́n á débi tó yẹ kó tò wọ́n pè é ìròyìn fọ̀hún ìlú wa because wọ́n pẹ́ ó ti gbé lọ́wọ́ ọmọ ẹgbẹ́já ó ti gbé lọ́wọ́ àgbà ẹ̀ṣẹ̀bì tó bá wá tó ó láti tò sẹ́yìn ẹnìkan ó jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ ṣáyé fọ yìí kágbà pé wọ́n lè modernize ẹ̀ ó yẹ kó ti wá sórí ilẹ̀ èdè yìí torí òòrùn máa pín lórí ìlà kò possible pé ibi táwọn èèyàn tò sí kó lọ máa pín owó kò ṣeé ṣe ní ìwádìí àtẹ̀pẹ́ àti pín owó yẹn látàná níbi àná and ẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ pé fún tó bá ìwá wá ìjọba tó wá so ti jẹ́ pé kò tẹ̀ máa lọ sórí láìka ìṣẹ̀ máa kọ́ máa fún sẹ́yìn tó sẹ́yìn tó so èmi sọ pé lóòótọ́ ó lè jẹ́ bíi pé wọ́n ń dá wa padà sí rí wọ́n wà primitive wọ́n wà baric but ìbò kan tó ń ṣe ní orílẹ̀-èdè wa ètò ìdáhùn ní ìbò Abíọ́lá ọgbọ́n ìlànà sí ń tà yẹn ó fi ń fọ ìwé ìlànà tí ò sí jà tí ò sí ta kò sẹ́ni tó kúrò kò sẹ́ni tó gbúgbẹ́ lórí náà tó kó tà sí lórí yẹn.
kí ni ẹ wá rò pé àjọ ètò ìdìbò lè ṣe lórí ọ̀rọ̀ araba kí ọ̀rọ̀ ìyá à ń dìbò fún yàn kó bá lè jẹ́ lè tí ó mú yàn lórí tí ò ní sí wàhálà ń bẹ̀ tí ò ní sí kọ́nùkọ́kọ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ètò ìdìbò yìí.
ẹ bá jẹ́ ká àkòsí kan táwọn INEC lè ṣe sí ilé yìí pẹ̀lú ara gbogbo wa àwọn tó lè ṣiṣẹ́ sí pé á ti ẹ̀dùn pẹ̀lú àwọn jọ́nálìsì ṣe ilé rédíò ilé tẹlifíṣàn wọ́n polongo máta ogbogbo là ń gbọ́ máta bu ẹ má ṣe gbogbo ẹ àwọn ilé ní try ìkọ́ni yẹn wọ́n ṣe bọ́dẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe àwọn èèyàn náà wọ́n ń gbọ́ torí irú àdàbà ìfẹ́ mi sì à ń gbọ́ polongo wọn lórí pé o ò gbúdọ̀ tàbọ̀ o ò gbúdọ̀ ràbọ̀ o ò gbúdọ̀ ṣe gbẹ àwọn kan gbọ́ in fact àgbà tí ètò àti ṣetán wọn á discuss ẹ pé ìbò rírà yìí lóòótọ́ àwọn tí àwọn ilé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ò dáa then ó wá kó àwọn èèyàn wá fúnra wa irú ibi wo ni bá máa pa wá tá a gba 5,000 tó dídọ̀ ọdún mẹ́rin nìkan tó rí mi pa.
èèyàn bá ti ṣòwò yóò
ní ó jèrè ibi ibi wo ló ń pa wá tá a mọ kéèjì fúnṣọ àwọn ọmọ wa ilé ìwé òdàmọ́ òtún lè rí ṣe gbogbo ibẹ̀ tí wó tán kò sọ́nà tó dáa ok owó tán náà ń sè ṣé a tún respect ìjọba pé kó ṣe nǹkan tó dídá fún alẹ́ nítorí rẹ̀. ó yẹ owó wọn kó fún wọn padà.
yóò sì tún jèrè.
yóò jèrè.
yóò sì tún prepare fún election tó ń bọ̀.
a prepare fún election tó ń bọ̀ so gbogbo èyí àwọn ará ìlú so ará ìlú tún lè pinnu pé wọn ní ètò ìjọba fún òtò ní gbogbo ọ̀dọ́ sọ káàkiri gbogbo pé ẹgbẹ́ wọn ní kò sí àwọn àgbọ̀ lélẹ́yìn òṣèlú tó máa gbowó àdìgbò òwe láti ń gbọ́ láti àwọn ilé yìí ṣe pé wọ́n ń pínwó wọ́n ń pín gbogbo ẹ̀. nígbà tí a bá ń gba 7,000 10,000 8,000 táwọn tó lè wà ń lu ẹ̀ tán tó kọ bí 1 million ẹ wá ṣírò bí 8,000 times 1 million owó ti lọ nígbà tó bá wọlé tó ṣe gbà fún wa tó ń ṣe kílà tó ń retí àti gbowó wa owó tó yẹ kó fi ṣẹlẹ̀ fún wa àti gbà á owó tó yẹ kó fi ṣe túkù ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ láti gbà so èrè gbà mí báwọn dáwọ́ lójúmọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ adébẹ̀ bọ́ọ̀ da omi kan possibility ordinary omi tàbí fẹ́ bílẹ̀ wọn àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀kọ́ máa jáde sí wọn ni ṣèbí ẹ ti gbowó ọmọ yìí ẹ ti gbowó skul yìí ẹ ti gbowó orí ọmọ yìí so ẹ jẹ́ kó gbà á so ẹ̀rọ kejì àwọn olóṣèlú wa ló tó lè dákìlẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ pé àní sanwó lónìí mi tẹ̀ ní sanwó ṣe mo ń sọ nǹkan lẹ́ẹ̀kan tó a rò mọ́
ẹni tí gbogbo wọn bá sọ wọ́pọ̀ tí wọ́n san ní o.
tó wọ́n sọ
nìkan bá sọ tẹ́nìkan.
tí wọ́n bá sọ pọ̀ kí ni wọ́n á yà mí lẹ́nu nígbà yí àwọn bàbá wa lọ́wọ́ ará ìlú ń sanwó sínú pátì wọn fún ló dìbò ìlú yìí ń ṣe tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ràn dìbò ẹni gbé lọ sẹ́yìn motosáìkò ẹ̀kẹ́gbẹ́ lórí kẹ̀kẹ́ ó tán dìbò wọn padà àwa mọ bí èṣù kátàbò káràbò yìí mo ṣe wá délẹ̀ tó túbọ̀ ń dá bá democracy wà díẹ̀ ṣé mo sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan mo ní nígbà tí mo ṣòṣèlú NCP mi wà pátì tí ìjàlùfà mi dá sílẹ̀ nínú òfin wa one o ò gbúdọ̀ ra nomination form ilé ìtàn rà ní 50 million ní 70 million sí i pátì ní 100 million o ò gbúdọ̀ rà o ò gbúdọ̀ lówó fẹ́ẹ̀nì kankan wọ́n lọ gbúdájú sọ pé onígbà tó ń gbọ́ tó ń kọjá sí fún senate lọ́dà NCP ó ní wọn olóògùn wà lófin pé o ò gbúdọ̀ ṣé ìdílé tó ń gbé tó bá wọlé ó rí pé tó bá wọlé síbẹ̀ ilé tó ti gbé kó tó lọ sí wọn láti o ò lè kéèké ló kó lọ kọ́ mi tó ń pé nígbà tó ń lọ kò sẹ́ni tó lówó fún wọn wọn ò náwó wọn ò fún gba nomination form intention kò sẹ́ni tó gbà kò sẹ́ni tó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ so ó yẹ ká lọ adopt yẹ ká pé yẹn wà náà àwọn tó ń kọ́ tẹ̀sí ń sin owó PDP àti AC ó dà pé PDP gba 40 million lórí fọ́ọ̀mù APC ó dà pé tí wọ́n ṣàrọ́nà tó 100 million kí mo tiẹ̀ sọ tí PDP fẹ́ẹ́ tó ń kọ́ bí 80 million.
No. For the governorship nomination forms, PDP should be around between 35 to 40 million, and the APC is more than that.
More than that. Then where do you expect them to put this money after we win this election? And that is part and parcel of that expenses. They will now come to the field during a primary election. They will give money to delegates and everything. Then thereafter, they will come to campaign. They will save, they will spend money. Then thereafter again, election day comes. Then they will start to control ọ̀rọ̀ pé ní bó ṣe lè lọ àfi
ẹjẹ ṣe ní ìyá kò lórí ọ̀rọ̀ owó ẹjẹ ká wo ọ̀rọ̀ jíjáde àwọn èèyàn láti dìbò ẹ rí i pé nípa àwọn akọ̀rẹ́ wa káàkiri wọ́n ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn tá a bá rí ibi tí wọ́n ti rẹ́gísítà tí wọ́n ti forúkọ sílẹ̀ bíi 100 èèyàn bí èèyàn bíi 10 ogun ló jáde ọ̀nà owó la lè gbà láti mú káwọn èèyàn wa máa jáde àwọn tí ò sì jáde òní criticize ìjọba.
Sorry Alhaji, before you answer that, so PDP sold its nomination form for 30 million naira, extension of interest form 5 million, so that's 35. Party rebranding fee 1 million, secretarial charges 1 million, so that's 37 million in all. Yeah.
70 million.
37 million.
It's a part and parcel of it. You see, the corruption, everything, even the buying, start from college and nomination forms. Because this one called trading. They are trading with the form. Now, when you sell something outside, then you take your money. That's what called trading. So this thing starts from party party level, party secretariat level, to election level.
So for APC is 50 million naira. 50 million naira.
We have to take this money is too much for someone. You can't. Àwọn tó ìlẹ́rìí ọkàn tí o ṣe kó tí o rí àwọn tó ń jáde irú lọ ń gbà kì í ṣe pé wọ́n nífẹ̀ẹ́ ìlú kì í ṣe pé wọ́n nífẹ̀ẹ́ ìjọba tiwantiwa owó kó gbowó kó ṣe bẹ̀yìn 5,000 7,000 ó sì wọ́n fún wọn eléyìí tó bá ń lọ ayé àlọ́jà àti ọtọ́jà ló máa wà wọ́n ara gàrí wọ́n á ṣe ibẹ̀ ńlá wọ́n á jẹun lóògùn tó kọ́ wá lóògùn nǹkan tó wọ́n lóṣèlú ń ṣe.
There was a particular place in Ondo that reporters talked about that party, and they said they've not had electricity, I think, for 70 years. For 70 years.
Protest.
For 70 years.
Yes.
Nobody will be coming out to vote in that particular polling unit.
It was a good decision. They just have to do this. They have to, because the essence of democracy is to provide people with the dividend of democracy. Since you are in darkness for almost 7 years, now you want these people to come out to
70 years.
I mean 70 years. Their consistency there, their area there. So I think they are justified in doing this. There is a protest. It's a form of protest. I will come out to vote. It's a protest. Even though they think that they are not coming out, they are protest because what they are saying that they are vote don't count again. That they just allocate votes here and there. So
going forward, Barrister Maraki, going forward, do you think it's going to get better or get worse?
About this vote something?
Yes.
Unless there's no poverty in this country again. The basic foundation, the substratum of vote buying is poverty. Now let me tell you, you come to my house very early in the morning, or yes, you come. I'm having almost 50,000 in my pocket. My store is full of food. Everything is good. I don't have any problem. Can you come to me and give me 7,000, 5,000 for vote? I will tell you off. I will tell you off. So the problem is that.
ṣùgbọ́n throughout the world káàkiri àgbáyé òṣì náà wà.
Òṣèlú.
òṣì wà.
Lóòótọ́ òṣì wà. But let me tell you something. Òṣì wà in America. The 3 square meal is sure for you. Either good or bad.
Not in all places. Not in all places. And even better is not certain enough. There are so many people living on the streets of cities.
Oh yes.
Like
yes. But majority of American citizens, 3 square meal is then electricity is there.
Yeah.
Flow of water is there. Security is there. Everything is there. But in a place like this, you provide for your security, you provide for your food, everything you provide for. Even though the electricity we pay for is not even available. So this is the problem we are facing. Poverty here and there. Poverty here and there. So unless there is eradication, or at least there is a limit to the level of poverty in this country, we shall continue to buy votes. They shall continue to sell votes. It will continue to flourish. And now let me tell you, one of your websites that they were finding that this is not our arrangement. This is not our arrangement. I don't know. This is what is happening. Can you arrive to money? Or maybe they are being shortchanged. This is the problem they are having. So a time is coming. I will vote for you, but I will take 50,000.
The buyer is shortchanging the seller.
So a time is coming that I will come and vote for you. Please give me 15,000, 12,000. So there will be arguing, pricing in everything. So what I'm trying to say is this: I cannot come to you and give you 5,000 to go and vote, God forbid, or Alaji or myself. I was joking yesterday, before you can buy my vote, you will pay me 100 million because my vote is very vital. It's my power. It's my everything in democracy for me. So that's why every time during election in the state, I will leave Akure and go to Ikere to vote. And you cannot come to me to buy my vote. No, I'm going with my car.
Shouldn't you be voting on those days since you live here?
Well,
business is here.
Oh yes, I don't think.
There. So
yes.
Government here has to plan for you.
Oh yes.
So from the budget, so I guess you should be voting.
But I'm paying my tax. I'm
not
paying my tax.
where you are not.
I am paying my tax here. But for it, I have to go there. I wait for my councillor, House of Assembly, House of Reps, Senate, and everything. That is, they are representing me there. So this is the problem. So what I'm saying is, the image is this, that unless the level of poverty is reduced, at least maybe 50%, we shall continue to witness. There is no way to reduce or to liquidate or to terminate the issue of a vote by its control.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Barrister Moraki Ogili. We'll be taking another break now. Don't forget that our reporters have been telling us that voting is almost concluded. Why voting is almost concluded in some places. Why voting has been concluded in some places as well. Voting is still ongoing, where they still have large numbers of people on the queue in those polling units. Governorship election is holding in Ondo State in 18 local government, 203 wards, 3,933 polling units. Don't forget that ABFM will continue to bring you reports about this election until the election results are declared. And we apologize to sponsors of programs on ABFM because the election coverage certainly is disrupting our normal programming, and it will be so until the election results are finally declared. Also, for those people who want to join us on the social media, we are live on Facebook. You can join us from any part of the world, and we are uploading videos, audios, and all of that, and pictures there as well. So you can join us from any part of the world to follow development in this election. That is the governorship election in Ondo State. The people of Ondo State are trying to choose their 8th executive, should I say democratically elected governor. Ajashin was the first, followed by Olumilua from Barrister Ogili's hometown, and in 1999 it was Adefarati. After Adefarati, it was Agagu. Agagu had his first time. During the second time, he was removed by the Court of Appeal, and then in came Olusegun from Ondo town, and he had his 8 years. After that, it was the turn of Akeredolu from a war, and then he died during his second time in office, and his deputy, who is the candidate of the APC now, Loki Aiyedatiwa, was sworn in as the substantive governor, and is also in the race now to Alagbaka. So, thank you very much. My name is Dimeji Danes. We also want to thank Barrister Moraki Ogili, who has been with us since we commenced this morning. Thank you very much, Barrister Moraki Ogili. My name is Dimeji Danes. Thank you very much. And from Yemi.